friends, in last video we have seen what is edit distance and we have written recursive program for it. And what we are going to do in this video, we are going to analyze this particular recursive program. And one more thing, and if you have not watched my previous video, that is the video in which I have written this particular program, then please go and watch that video. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for you to understand it directly. Now come here. See, to do that, I am going to take example of two strings, S1 equal to AB and S2 equal to CD. So, what I will do to find the edit distance between these two strings, I will make a function called to ed of 2, 2. M and N was the length of first string and second string. So, what will happen? Ed of 2, 2 will come for its execution. It will check first condition, is M is equal to 0 or N is equal to 0? Answer is no. So, this condition check will be false. Control will come here. It will check whether the second character of first string and second character of second string are matching. Second character here is B and here is D. So, not matching. So, control will come to this particular return statement. And what will happen here? First of all, it will perform insertion. So, when it will perform insertion, what it will do? It will make a function called to ed of m comma n minus 1. M is 2, n minus 1 is 1. Okay? And till the time it will not have the answer of ed of 2, 1. These two deletion and replace part will be on hold. So, this particular function ed of 2, 1 will come for its execution. Again it will check this. It will be false. Again it will check this. It will be false. And control will come here. That is, again ed of 2, 1 will perform insertion for itself. Okay. So it is going to make a function called to ed of m comma n minus 1. M is 2 and n minus 1 is 0. So when ed of 2, 0 will go for its execution, what it will find? N is equal to 0. So it will return 2 from here. Max of these two. Now, ed of 2, 1 has answer of insertion part. What it will do? It will perform deletion. Basically, it will make a function called ed of m minus 1, n. So, ed of 1, 1. Now, ed of 1, 1 will go for its execution and the substitution part for ed of 2, 1 will be on hold. Now, what will ed of 1, 1 do? This condition will be false, as neither m is 0 nor n is 0. And this condition will also be false, as first character of this string is A and first character of this string is C, and it is not equal. So control will come here. First of all, it will perform insertion. And when it will perform insertion, it will make a function called to ed of 1, 0. Then from here, 1 will be returned as n is equal to 0. Once it will have the answer of this part, it is going to make a function call for the deletion. And what deletion will do? Deletion will make a function call to 0, 1 and it will also return 1 from here. Then substitution. Okay. So ed of m minus 1, n minus 1. So 0, 0 will be called. From here 0 will be returned. And what ed of 1, 1 will do? It will choose minimum. What is minimum? 1. And it will add 1 to it and will return 1 to its calling function. Okay. So, now ed of 2, 1 will make a function called for replace. That is, it will make a function called to ed of 1, 0. And what it will do? It will return 1 from here. Then ed of 2, 1 will choose minimum from here. Okay, and will return 1 plus minimum, that is 2 from here. Then what ed of 2, 2 will do? Now ed of 2, 2 will perform deletion, that is ed of 1, 2. Now I will draw the tree pattern. Okay, so it will perform 3 operations here. First, insertion ed of 1, 1. Second is deletion, that is 0, 2. Then 0, 1. This one is replaced. Now again ed of 1, 1 will make 3 function call. 1, 0, 0, 1 and 0, 0. Here 0, 1, 1. So what ed of 1, 1 will do? It will return 1 from here. From here we will get 2. Okay. And from here we will get 1. So from here, that is ed of 1, 2 will return 1 plus minimum of this. That is, it will return 2. Now ed of 2, 2 will perform replace. That is, it will make a function called to ed of 1, 1. And then what ed of 1, 1 will do? It will make 3 function call. That is 1, 0, 0, 1 and 0, 0. It will return 0, it will 1, it will 1. So ed of 1, 1 will choose minimum and add 1 to it. Okay, 1 plus minimum of these 3. So 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. So ed of 1, 1 will return 1 from here. Now what will ed of 2, 2 do? ed of 2, 2 will choose minimum. Okay, and what is minimum here? 1. So 1 plus minimum of these 3, which is equal to 2. So ed of 2, 2 will return 2 from here. Now let's see what is the problem here. See, in worst case, a function will call 3 function. Okay, so branching factor is 3 here. And one more thing, in worst case, first n will decrease by 1, then m will decrease by 1. So what can be the maximum height of this tree? It can be m plus n. Correct? So what will be the time complexity for this particular program? It will be 3 to the power m plus n. That is upper bound. So it is exponential. But the question is, can we afford exponential program? And what is the answer? No. So what we will do now? We will see whether we can apply dynamic programming here or not. See, first thing is recursive equation. First condition is recursive equation. So this is a recursive equation and it is satisfied. Second thing is overlapping subproblem. See, what is this? It is overlapping subproblem. So second condition is also satisfied. Now let's see whether optimal substructure property is satisfied here or not. Substructure. See, what is ed of 2, 2 doing? ed of 2, 2 is making a function called to ed of 2, 1, 1, 2 and 1, 1. So basically what are these? These are a smaller subproblem of ed of 2, 2. So ed of 2, 2 is breaking itself into few smaller subproblems, and what it will do finally, with the help of answer of these 3 subproblems, it will come to its own answer. That is, it will choose minimum. So a bigger problem is breaking itself into smaller subproblems, and later on with the help of these smaller subproblems, it will come to its answer. And one more thing, ed of 2, 1, 1, 2 and 1, 1 will give optimal answer in itself, because it will be using this optimal solution. So third property, that is optimal substructure property, is also satisfied here. So what is the conclusion? We can apply dynamic programming in this particular problem. So in next video we are going to see dynamic programming solution for edit distance. And friends, this is all I have for this particular video, and if you have liked this video, then please like, share and subscribe, and thanks a lot for watching.